Ah, I did not see you there at first, in the darkness of the dead of night. Well, now that you've interrupted my occupation, seems I have another 3 holes to dig before the dawn, but the bones I've pulled up soon enough will be replaced, for easy enough to find those who want the soil's embrace, the final grip, the grave, that yawning maw easy enough to satiate, and I should see certainly soon to find a suitor for that end. But now I shall speak to you of, I have told you of many of the manipulators, many of those who move about that grand board known as the Jihad, that board into which the only player may be the Dark Master himself, Cain, for what other hand could move so gingerly? And if Cain is the player, then surely we have spoken as to which piece is which blood. But there is a blood that moves only one space at a time upon this grand chessboard that is the entire of history and the world. And that is the Ventrue, the king, the iron fist, the gauntlet, the hand that crushes and demands respect. The tyranny of the Camarilla, forged under the steely gaze of Ventrue. And do not let them look long into your eyes with that gaze, and you may find yourself no other ability than to look up into their eyes and always pay Ventrue respect, for the worst thing you can do is look directly at them. When one bows their heads, one can watch the hands and hips of his enemy quite easily. One can satiate their lust for your debasement, and if you do it well enough, you'll find yourself not under the blood hunt, not to have broached any of the laws the Camarilla claims, for they are the rulers of all the world of darkness, and their masters are the blue bloods. The princes of that clan outnumber any other the world over. Entire countries fall under their sway. The best known in the modern nights, a walking, living god who rules over that grand country of England, Mithras. Yes, there have been rumors of his demise, bombs, dowry. But such things are more likely base confusion and movement of just that one space of mixed direction to accuse him from that position of checkmate, to better put himself positioned upon the grand stage of jihad in these final dangerous nights. Why have those around you believe you are less a ghost? But not just him, for princes the world over claim the blue blood to run through them, and that is one thing, the blood that they are so particular on. They see it only in one way. They must have what they wish, and they are of a tongue that is so sensible, of a palate that must be satiated in their form and their manner. If we find out how this is done, a great price do you have over them. They are amongst the most loyal and trustworthy of vampires, and if you can get one well and situated within your back pocket, surely a fine ally you will have. And they are quite remiss to hand out boons, but if you have one, it is better than gold, for it will be valid as long as that venture is there, for they would never turn down the granting of their boons, for to do so would to lose status and to slip off amongst other Ventrue's eyes to be almost as low and degraded as another clan. But who can really blame them for having such haughty high opinions of themselves when, after all those who come against them have done very poorly? Their chief rival of old, the shadow-weaving Lasombras, who were never thought any better than their hand behind the throne, and the Ventrue themselves are that throne, are that king. This is all well and good to say you manipulate from the shadows. But when you rule openly with an iron fist as a god of the night, that is something quite different. When you order blood hunts and executions of kindred who violate even the slightest of your stringent laws, because you have the power to do so. Sombra with their enemies, and have been so thoroughly degraded now to run the Sabbat. Pack of degenerate derelicts. That is the price to pay for the eye of the Ventrue. They have simply replaced them with their toy puppet wizard boys. And that is a tale for another night. And sing this tremendous power to which the Ventrue have, the coursing power of blood, of iron skin, and eyes of steel. The ability to force you to look upon them, and then as you do make that fatal mistake that your body cannot resist, as they call you, that moment you look into their eyes, they will gain your soul, gain your mind, and you will be theirs, like Plato in the hands of a small child. You will do as they wish, as you are rewritten. But it is their prerogative, for the king makes the rules in the gilded cage. The blue bloods are the king. And that being said, there are many out there who would do anything to be seen as Ventrue, for they know that it is strength and power. It has certainly become quite trendy amongst certain rose-waving vampires to scream, I am Ventrue. I am the king. And if you find one of these who would perpetrate to such audacity as to claim to be above his own station of blood, you must thoroughly grab him, quite with strength around the back of his neck, and hold him and bring him forward. For I have holes dug, and such an individual should most surely be taken with great strength, and cast down with disdain, all the way down to the ground, to the depth of the ground, to the soil, and be carried over with the earth itself, for this will surely grant you good boon within the Ventrue. Cast him down, and let them know that you have sorted out yet another impostor. There are no velvet gloves, only iron fist. Let that be known who will dare trifle with the lions of the earth.